How y'all doing? I'm Yashnik from the Wine Fan Channel, and I'm back. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Sorry it's been so long. As y'all know, COVID's been quite a pain. I work in the IT field, so I've been really busy with work and a lot of side things to help people out with their needs for, you know, their kids and their studies and needing computers and all that stuff. So it's been quite the ride. So thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. As you guys know, at the beginning, I threw a poll out to see what you guys would like for me to talk about on my first video. So the poll suggests that I should start by, how did the Aion network come to be, up to what it is now, the Open Application Network. So let's dig deep into that, shall we? So let's get to it, shall we? So yeah, we had Matt Spoke, Kazim Frank, and Genius 2. We're all working at Deloitte Canada back in 2014, and Deloitte, started a competition within their company, and these guys came up with Rubix, which was a blockchain-powered project, as we all know. So let's read a little bit on that, shall we? So, founded in Toronto by Deloitte in 2014, Rubix wants to bring startup speed and enterprise reliability to the blockchain market, bridging the gap between the expansionally innovative nature of blockchain technology and the complexity of existing enterprise system environments. Anyhow, they left Deloitte, and then they left Deloitte and created Nuco, and that's how Aion came to be. So we can read up a little bit on that right here. So Nuco, a startup founded by the group of former Deloitte employees, has released a new white paper detailing its latest blockchain initiative, dubbed Aion. The proposed technology aims to connect different blockchains together, and we all know about that. So then came the Aion network, right? Again, promising to bring different blockchains together through interoperability. They saw that, the technology was still behind, and normal people were not using blockchain. There's no need for interoperability. There still is no need for it, even though that may be sort of otherwise from other projects in what they're doing, but really, are they meeting the needs of normal people? Not at all. So they decided to pivot away from that. They built the tech, they built the bridge from Ethereum to Aion, very successful, moved millions of dollars worth of ERC20 tokens over to the native mainnet. But there was no need, right? There still is no need. But they do know how to do it, and it's just sitting there. So anyways, they pivoted into what is now the Open Application Network for open apps. So let's look into that. So the Open Application Network, here we go. So the Open Application Network is all about open apps and how to get normal people to utilize blockchain technology without them even knowing it, right? So what are open apps? The WAN is a public infrastructure that creates a new design space for open applications. Open apps are programs that put users back in control and are universally accessible across online platforms. As we all know, Aion, or the WAN, launched their flagship open app called Moves, which was launched in April. Because of COVID, it was the right time to push that. So Moves is a mobile app designed to support the ongoing progress and social mobility of gig workers. Now, the gig worker economy is huge. I think it's employing 30 to 35% of workers in North America. So it's quite the niche market to go after. So it's a good move for the ON. So yeah, that's what open apps are. That's just one example, obviously. We all know about Velocia, again, an open app. They launched in the United States down in Miami-Dade County about a year ago, and they look to be expanding that to Toronto and the area, it seems. We're all hearing that should be happening very soon, so stay tuned for that. So why build open apps? Well, open apps are unique in their structure and connectivity, making them uniquely positioned to build powerful cross-platform rewards programs, and enable guaranteed tamper-proof voting, crowdsource funding, and cross-platform digital reputation. The WAN has self-serve technical documentation for you developers to start building today. So check that out over here. By the way, all links will be posted below for all the resources you'd like to look up yourselves. So yeah. We'll be right back. So let's talk about Moves, shall we? Again, it's the OAN's flagship app that they're working in-house with. They have a specific team working on Moves and everything around it. So it's very exciting. I think it's a very smart move, no pun intended. But yeah, let's dig a little deeper. Like I was saying, the gig economy is pretty big. 30 to 35% of all North American workers are part of the gig economy. I use, services that that Moves supports. Myself, I use, a couple of these, like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Skip the Dishes, Instacart. I use all those, and there's quite a few more, as you can see. As you know, Moves will evolve to bring in Aion as an asset for us coin holders, miners and stakers. So the incentive is coming, but they saw the need when COVID hit, and they launched back in April as far as giving out loans. They've recently expanded to financing electric bikes. So that's pretty cool. They started off in Ontario, Canada, and have since recently expanded to Alberta, Canada, and British Columbia. And that's a great way to test the market. Canada's pretty small, so it's pretty smart to test those different regions in Canada. But their main goal is to expand into the United States. I think beginning with California, which is a very hot topic over there. So hopefully we'll see that very soon. There is a lot of news coming about Moves. in the next month or two from the AMAs that were recently released by Matt spoke. And 100 Days of Code was talk about that as well. So there's going to be like a P2P lending platform, or as you would say, DeFi and CeFi. DeFi is decentralized finance, CeFi is centralized finance. So there's going to be a combination of those. So looking really forward to that. So I want to touch base on a project that for a long time was known as Project Apollo. It's been recently discovered by Matt Spoke that Apollo is actually Axia coin. So I just wanted to look into that a little bit. They haven't released the token yet on the OAN network, but they will soon have more information on that. So let's just look a little bit on their website here. So, the new reserve currency for the world. Very promising. If you guys check out their website, again, there'll be links below, axiacoin.org. Let's have a little video.
While nations continue to weaken their sovereign currency, devaluing the very thing that people have been convinced to believe is the key that unlocks a better future for themselves and those they care about. Individuals lose control of their destiny because they are at the mercy of an unseen authority that undermines their long-term prosperity. But out on the horizon, the dawn of a new day is upon us. A shining beacon of hope emerges for a brighter future for all the citizens of the planet. Welcome to the new frontier. Introducing Axia, the new reserve currency for the world. A currency that promotes participation, community, inclusion, opportunity, and prosperity for all. A currency that establishes a world where all participants benefit, where no one gets left behind. A world where currency is used not as a tool to separate us, but to bring us together. Never before has there been a currency that delivers value back to you in this way. Now, you can take control of your future and improve your life and the lives of others by simply engaging in commerce exactly as you do today. All of this is implemented through the Axia dual blockchain solution, delivering superior security, transparency, efficiency, and ultimately, public trust. Axia can modernize commerce and change the economic paradigm for the benefit of us all. With Axia, everyone can succeed, rather than engaging in an economy based on a zero-sum game, creating value for ourselves and others. Value that's built through decentralized economic activity. Value that no centralized organization, public company, or private corporation can manipulate. Finally, we can be protected from the constant depreciation, loss of value, and loss of buying power with conventional money. Axia utilizes modern technology to create a currency that possesses all the attributes needed to be the preeminent form of money around the world. A universal unit for measurement of value, an effective and convenient medium of exchange, and a real and preserved store of value, with the unprecedented continuous creation of value through its intelligent economic design, forever changing our view of what money is, what money can be, and what it can do for us. All of us. Axia. Currency for the people. Currency for the world. Currency for you. Learn more at axiacoin.org.
Well then, I have to say, I know they've been working on this project for a long time, like a couple of years. They have a huge team. If you check out their website, you'll see that, you'll see all that. So, there's other blockchain companies out there in the world, like crypto.com that have certain features. Axia looks to be much broader, much bigger than that, and they seem to have a very good plan in place. We'll see. We don't know much information yet. We just know that they announced recently that they will be launching on the OAN. So looking forward to more information from them. I would suggest joining their Telegram channel and asking questions. Some great folks in there. I've been in there for a little bit, so yeah. Exciting times, folks. Lots of good stuff coming. I am excited about continuing this channel. You know, I'm more of a, you know, a nerd. As you guys know, I run Aion Pool, and I'm all about, you know, mining, the tech, and so I can't wait to, you know, get in there. Obviously there's been great videos put out there before, from guys like Savage Mine, you know, Red Panda Mining, a bunch of guys, not your normal miner, that showed how to mine Aion. But I want to do my own video, show you, you know, I have a rig here going. I am looking forward to the new Ampere cards. I'm probably going to get one. I'm thinking the 3080. And so we're looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys, you know, how to mine Aion, my own flavor, and you know, how staking works, a whole bunch of stuff. So I just wanted to bring together what I promised from the poll, on what how the OAN came to be. So next one, I think I'm going to talk about, you know, the team, who's involved, who does what. But after that, like I said, I want to get into the more technical details, even some more news that come up, and talk about certain things that came up recently. So I don't want to bore you guys anymore. Like I said, links will be below. Please share, like, subscribe. You guys are great. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.